Good morning. It's Joe here. I got my coffee, my morning Joe, and we're going to talk about some cars today. It's Muscle Car Monday, so that's the bulk of what we're going to talk about. But uh, just as a random aside, I was at the white SUV place yesterday, Sunday morning. I actually found a bunch of good stuff, like a couple of these um, anniversary chases. And this, I didn't even know was a thing. Wasn't really conscious of this, but it was just hanging there on the peg. So I grabbed two. There's one for sale at Ignition at a fair price. I know that's poaching, but whatever. You're probably not going to find it in your area, so you might as well pay me, right? I'm a scalper. And I got one for myself because I'm kind of a Porsche collector. So I'm just going to rip it open in front of you. What I've noticed about these Matchbox, if you push really hard, see, they always come up with cardboard on the back. They're much more durable packages than a Hot Wheels mainline, which you just basically pop open. But that's an interesting seafoam green aqua color painted cargo. There's a silver version of this. I guess it's the 70th anniversary version. It's the last one I saw, but I didn't even know that this was a thing. And it's worth noting, like here in this area, the Hot Wheels get devoured immediately. It's like if you're not there first, if you aren't the first one on site as they unbox that stuff, it gets gleaned completely by whoever. But Matchbox are a little less in demand. Like you find cool stuff just hanging there on the pegs as if nobody even knows what it is. Like there's a red Target red exclusive Porsche sitting right there and nobody cares. Or are you guys not aware that this gold C10 is like resellable? Like what's wrong with you resellers? You're sleeping on the job. I guess TikTok's not informing them of the Matchbox side of the world because only Hot Wheels are the big money items. But to Muscle Car Monday, these are cars that I acquired over the past couple of weeks, I guess. What I'm going to do next week is kind of a mystery because I'm going to have to I'm not really unboxing much from the secondary market, so I might have to do some archive ads that are muscle car focused. But for today, we're covered. There's three that I already had. So this GTO, this long body GTO, I already got this one. So I'm going to check if the archive needs it, sell it otherwise. This is not the original. This gold Chevelle, so I guess it's a 70 Chevelle SS. I'm sure you know. It's a 70 Chevelle SS, yes. But there's a version of this with a metal base that's very heavy, like this and the drag bus, and there's a Porsche 911, either the Carrera or I think it's the Corgi casting, that kind of hold the record for the heaviest main lines. But this one with the metal base is very heavy. And I already got this one, so I'll be checking to see if it's in the Ignition Diecast archive. And then this 64 Corvette Stingray. I have this one. And I just established a Gen 2 C2 box. So I checked and I got it. So not keeping that one. But there are five that I'm keeping personally. Hold on, let me cough. There is a Mustang Boss 302 in orange. Guess what Mustang offshoot or subcategory gets its own box soon? The 302. So stand by for that, maybe even today. Here is a GTX in the yellow. I've never seen this one. I obviously have seen the blue and the orange one that came out recently, but never saw this one before. So that is a solid keeper. Black interior too. I mean, a 60s muscle car. This is probably 70, 71. But A muscle car with black interior. Love it. Here is I think it's a Gran Torino, but let me make sure. It's a 74 Gran Torino Sport. And I've never seen that this version before. I have a Torino box established. So, chrome interior, whatever. But overall, super cool. Looking forward. And a Firebird, I think it's a 67 Pontiac Firebird. Yeah, the 67s had that blunt rear end, but I was thinking that front end should 69, but no engine, chrome interior, but no hood, so the engine is exposed. A little glossy, little blingy for my taste, but still, it's cool. Cool Firebird. And I don't have this one, so I'd be keeping it. And then the final piece de resistance, if you speak French, is this GTO wagon. I do not have this. Look at the length of that thing. This is the first one of these that I have, and its full name is Custom 66 GTO Wagon. That is just killer. So I think this week I'm going to try to get the rest of these just for the hell of it. What's on the back? Is that a dog? Looks like a dog. What is that? Let me put the... I didn't even notice that. Yep, there's a dog hanging out the back. See it? That is just... That's the best. So, yeah. Unless you beat me to eBay, I'm going to find out how many versions of this there are, and I'm going to try to get them all this week. And maybe I'll show you that next Monday. All the GTOs that I managed to get sent to me. Custom 66 GTO wagons. But it's Monday. You should be at work, right? You definitely you shouldn't be at home watching this unless you're a home-based worker like me and sitting around doing web calls and drinking coffee, playing with toys and stuff. If you are, congratulations. Otherwise, get back to that metal press or that cubicle of yours. Talk to you Tuesday.